Okay, so yesterday was Valentine's Day, and honestly, I promised Christy that I would not film. So I want to share an experience with you. I recently walked into a place of business, and instead of being greeted politely, enthusiastically, cheerfully, this is what happened. I walked in and, "Hey sir, how can I help you?" Which really honestly kind of sounds like, "Hey sir, fuck my life, how can I help you?" Because at that point, like, the negativity that is in your voice, like that's reflecting in your voice, just makes me not want to purchase anything from that company. And it has nothing to do with the company, it has everything to do with that person's attitude, with your attitude talking with the customer. Because why would I want to purchase something from a company whose employees aren't happy working for that company? Because that just tells me honestly that it's a crappy company, right? That's the only thing that you can take from that. Man, this must be a crappy company because these people don't like working here. Now let me share with you another story. And this is my story. I was working for a company a while back, and though it wasn't a job that I wanted, it was a job that paid the bills while I was in school. And like I said, it was a crappy job. It was a crap job. It wasn't awesome. It wasn't fun. But what I can tell you is I went in every day enthusiastic, positive, always cheerful, no matter what was going on at work, no matter what was going on in my life. I did that. And that's because I interact with the customer. And there's no point in the customer feeling sad or down just from interacting with me. But we had this one customer in general, and that person came in and out all the time. And probably about the sixth time that I interacted with him, he said, "Dude, I have a question." He might not have said dude, but he said, "I have a question. I see you in here all the time. You're passionate, you're cheerful, you seem like you got a good head on your shoulders, you seem like a great guy, you're pretty fit. Have you ever thought about personal training?" And believe it or not, at that moment, I had just taken my certification with the NSCA to get my CPT, to be a personal trainer. And I passed. And I was like, yeah, actually, believe it or not, I just passed my personal training certification with the NSCA. And he said, "Hey man, between me and you, I think you got more value than to give." And he said, "Here's my card. If you want to, I would love to have you in for an interview." Long story short, I didn't like the job I was at. So I took the interview. I interviewed. The interview went great. I was hired. That right there, that initial contact is what got my foot in the door with personal training. And the rest is history. Without that, fitness, I don't think would be as big of a passion of mine as it is. And so moral of the story is, it doesn't matter your financial situation. It doesn't matter your home situation. It doesn't matter if you like the job you're at, if you have a shit boss. It does not matter. The only thing that matters is your attitude. And if you can get it through your head to be positive, to be cheerful, to always put on a smile no matter what, and to treat the customer with like 100% and make sure that customer leaves feeling like they're special, opportunities like the one I had could open up for you. And if opportunities aren't opening up for you, it's probably because of your attitude. It's probably because you're not like that. You're not positive. You go into work and you complain about your job. You complain about having to flip burgers, this or that. Look, I'm not saying you have to be happy with your job. I'm saying you are selling yourself every single time you speak with a person, an individual, whether it be a customer or your parents or your best friend or your girlfriend or your wife or your kids. It doesn't matter. You are selling yourself. And the attitude that you have, other people read. So I challenge you, or I ask you, what's your attitude saying about you? Thank you all so much for listening. I really appreciate it. We still team daily, even though I didn't vlog yesterday because Valentine's Day. You know, we just did the Valentine's thing. Yeah. So, hope you all had a wonderful Valentine's Day, even if you were single, as long as your attitude was right. Maybe an opportunity opened up for you. Maybe this is your wake-up call to change your attitude. I don't know. I just wanted to share my experience, my story, because I think I see this way too often in customer service jobs or in general. Just people with negative attitudes. And there's no need for it. Is it hard to be positive? Is it challenging? Hell yeah. Is it worth it? You tell me. I have everything that I have today because of that opportunity.
It's lonely at the top, I'm tired of having company. So while you busy trying to fit in, I'ma stand out and view my life through this lens to see how it